I'm trying to grab myself. So I guess it made me too big. Okay. It's still too big. Okay. So that's the correct size. That's the correct size. But even that's too big. What the heck? The heck just happened? The heck just happened? Okay, so quick update. It's been a rough week. That's why I haven't really been streaming. I mentioned before my schedule was like mega screwed up. So that played a big factor in why I wasn't streaming. What's going on? It's like catching other noise from the background or something? Is there something playing? That's not playing. Is it oh, me. I am the noise. There it is. Problem solved. I am the noise. How have you been, man? It's all over the place. The week was hectic. A lot of stuff was going on, and fittingly, since we're trying Resident Evil, the other day, a coworker of mine, uh, gave me weed. I've never had weed in my entire life, just never. I don't recall ever trying it. Now I can't smoke because I have asthma, so they gave me an edible. They made a crucial mistake. They didn't like specify like well in general like it's a whole bunch of things, but well they gave me two things and it was like 20 milligrams in total, and I didn't realize it was two separate things. I thought it was one, so I took both, and I had the worst experience of my entire life, straight up. Worst experience of my entire life. I have never felt so out of control of my own body. I've never felt time so fucked up. Literally just a horrible, horrible experience. And it actually resulted in me getting a little bit sick. So my asthma was worse. I couldn't sleep really well. And then on top of that, I had work the next day. So it was just a very, very, very bad experience. Never doing it again. Not even interested. I don't care if I did it wrong or whatever. I'm just not interested. I think for some people it's great, but I just learned the hard way. For me, this is not for me, and I'm okay with that. But basically, that messed me up for like 2 days, like just 2 days straight, and I still feel some of the effects even today. Um, and so I've just been kind of really tired or burned out. Oh man, lesson learned, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I like low key regret trying it, but I don't regret trying it. Mostly because I know, like, okay, this is the worst it can get, and it was bad. It was so bad. Like it was like a multitude. It was like being hit by like a billion different symptoms at once. But anyways, that kind of like ruined like 2 or 3 of my days. I only feel moderately normal now, and today I even still needed some sleep. I didn't get to write anything about undercover friend stuff. Um, yeah. So that's just it. Like I had a similar experience with drinking, not as bad as that, but like I got buzzed when I was drinking for the first time, and I had that sinking feeling. Have you who here is like old enough to drink and they like went to drink and they had that like sinking feeling in their chest where it's like, oh, you feel all the bad thoughts like about ready to creep in, and you're like, oh, this is the bad part of drinking. Ah, and I'm just like, oh, no, never again, never again. And the most I've ever gotten with drinking is a little tipsy, but I don't even drink that often. Anyways, we're gonna start Resident Evil. So this is from BioRand. It's something you guys can get online. It's fantastic. You should give it a shot. Let me pull it up. Um, BioRand. It's not typing. Why is it not typing? Oh, it's because my thing is not plugged. Well, okay, we're just gonna not worry about that. I had to unplug my keyboard to set it up. Anyways, just look up BioRand. There you go, kiddos. Just look up BioRand. Let's see if everything's plugged in correctly. I'm gonna play it the way I want to. Texture filtering. So basically, this is like one of the best ways to play this mode. This is one of the best ways to play this game because it has amazing features that they included in, like, for example, the DS version. So there's a DS version that of this game called Deadly Silence. Deadly Silence of Resident Evil 1 is considered like one of the best ways to play Resident Evil, if not the best, because it has a proper mini-map feature. It has a proper, or not a mini-map feature, it has a proper map feature in general, akin to later Resident Evil games. You can skip the door animations. Bro, you can skip the door animations. And then there's a whole bunch of other amazing stuff. This has pretty much all of that. This version of Resident Evil has all of that on top of texture filtering and upscaling, and a lot of like amazing stuff. They really like this. This is amazing. And of course, I'm playing with a normal controller, but I use the D-pad. The D-pad is so much better for moving than it is for the stick. I've never liked moving with the stick when it comes to playing tank controls. The D-pad is just better. And I get it. That's weird for some people, but that's when this game was released, and that's the version. That's the way to play it. So we're gonna start with this. Oh, it put it on. Okay. It tossed it over here. I also can't hear anything. I wonder why. I can't hear anything. You guys can if I turn it up, but I can't personally hear anything. I don't know why. We're gonna do this. No. You're gonna... Oh, don't do this game. Oh, this sucks. What the fuck? Ah, it's because my keyboard isn't plugged in. Okay. Give me a sec. Oh, that's annoying. So I can plug you. Perfect. Alright. Repairs complete. Everything should work now. Okay, now let's try this again. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, sorry about that. Let's repair that. Let's try again. Shortcut. Now we are gonna move this to... Okay, let's do... Yeah. So not full screen. Okay. Perfect. Now I just need to be able to hear things. I can't hear anything, and I don't know why. Okay. So that's off. Headset. Is it like an issue from here? Why can't I hear anything? Why are you the way that you are? Okay, that's correct. Desktop audio disabled. No, everything else is working fine. So what's the issue? Two settings. System. Sound. Oh. It put it on the... Yep, that makes sense. Yep. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, this should solve the issue. So that was it, it put it to my controller. That was the issue. Okay, it's still no noise. Yeah, I still don't hear anything, so why? Why, oh why can I not hear anything? Oh. Go back. Go back. How about now? Come on. It's the right one. That's the right one. That's the right one. Why can I not hear? Come on, baby. This is such a chore. Do I gotta apply something? Headset, microphone. Yep, that's all set up. Test. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. You're the correct one, so why is it not working? Is it just because there's no... Okay, got it working. Got it working. Okay, so we're gonna reset. We're gonna do it from the top. From the top. Hello, Jin Kazama. Okay. No, why did you move it to that one? You know what? Fine. I am making this incredibly hard for myself. And it's not even that difficult. Okay. Why can't it be full monitor? I want it to be full monitor. It's not that difficult. And there goes Chris. Okay. Full screen. Why can't I decide what screen it goes on? Fine. I'll just move you guys over to the other screen. Okay. Display capture. There we go. And then you guys, I just need to grab you. Whoop. I'm going to move you to this monitor. Grab me, a Mario. You go over here. And then one last one. Oh no, that's the wrong one. There, this is you guys. Okay. Okay. You're all over here. Like you're over here. And the game's over here. Cool. Cool. Let's continue. Oh, damn it. Whatever. We're gonna do a new game.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. Okay, so should we start with Chris or should we start with Jill? The way hard and easy mode work in this game is that the reason Jill is easy mode isn't because like she's like weaker and the enemies are weaker. She literally gets all the buffs. It's easy mode because Jill is OP. So should we do Jill or Chris? I'm not really sure. I'm kind of leaning towards Jill. I kind of want to start with Jill. I love playing as Jill first. It's more fun. So I think I'll just go as Jill. Alright. Start as Jill. Baby girl Jill. 1998 July. Raccoon Forest. Raccoon Forest.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City. where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
Found it?
No, I haven't found it yet.
It's goofy, but I love the
Bizarre
atmosphere.
murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City.
Ooh.
There are outlandish
It's like
reports
something
of
in the
families
eye.
being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
See, the voice acting may not be great, but the vibes are amazing. The music is amazing. Also, this is awesome.
It was Bravo team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there.
The Whiskers hair.
However, we soon discovered why.
Fucking Chris.
Hey! Come here!
Jesus. Dude, they made the dog sound like a hydra.
Joseph!
Joseph! Oh God. See, this is this is what Resident Evil 9 took inspiration from. The gore and the blood. This is where that came from. Like, it's goofy and silly, but for the time it was still creepy. And then when it does these pans on the faces, they're fucking horrifying. You know? And it's very clear 9 took inspiration from this. And then, of course, the mansion.
Chris Redfield.
My boy. Age 25, blood
Jill
O.
Valentine.
Wait, what's going on? Whoa, what's going on? They have a... Oh, what the fuck? What happened? Oh. They escaped where they thought it was safe, yet.
What is this?
Wow. What a mansion!
Oh. I'm trying to grab me. There we go.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris.
It's a gunshot.
Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
God, it's so goofy.
Stay alert!
So this was so bad. This was so bad back in the day that when they did the remake, they intentionally nailed like the voice acting and everything. You know, but there's a creepiness to this game that I don't think like people give it enough credit for, and it's like the atmosphere and how dead the place feels. Like look at the set design. Look at this set design. It's so uncomfortable, but it's so cool. Like, it's dated, but it's so cool.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
Also,
Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Also, Jill has... Look at Jill's ass. Look at Jill's ass, dude. I fucking love it. Look at Jill's ass. She's all legs. She's all legs, dude. And it's the same in the remake. When they did the remake for Resident Evil, it's the same. She's all legs. I really, really hope they do a remake of this game. I think a modern day remake of Resident Evil 1 would be fucking gorgeous. It'd be so cool. But as you can see, if you've played Resident Evil 9, just from this alone, you can clearly like see the inspiration for Rhodes Hill, which is the care center that Grace is at. This is absolutely from that. Like look at this. It's so fucking similar. It's not even subtle, like the fucking set design and everything. And when you realize that the villain of Resident Evil 9, Victor Gideon, is literally a fanboy of Oswald E. Spencer, aka the dude who made this place, it makes so much more sense. He's literally inspired by him. He's a fanatic. Which, by the way, for those who are like, or to girlfriend stuff, I'm not even fucking with you. I think Victor Gideon is a great example of what Iamori is. I'm not kidding. He's actually, like, there's so many similarities between them. It's kind of fascinating. Minus the murdering and the killing part, you know, minus being fucking insane and killing people and doing horrible things. But there's absolutely this fanaticism that I think Minnie definitely has. She's literally like a Kazuya fanatic. She literally ships him and she doesn't see his humanity. I think that's super fitting. Gideon equals Minnie. It's because Minnie, like that's kind of what I came to the realization. I was watching this video deconstructing Gideon, and it's like stuff that I very much like I already believed, but the person did a really good breakdown. And it's like, basically, the difference between Gideon and Grace is that when Grace is confronted with, Grace eventually has to face the reality that she was wrong, she has to wake up. She has to wake up. That is part of drama. It's a trauma is confronting reality. When she confronts reality, she wakes up to everything that's been going on, how she's been blaming herself the whole time, and she needs to do something right. Gideon, in contrast, when confronted with the reality, sinks deeper into his delusions. Because he cannot confront the reality that he doesn't fucking know. He just says, I'm humbled by my master. He knows more than I did, but that's what he already did before. He didn't change. In fact, what does he do? He tries to kill Grace, whom Spencer literally said was my hope. It literally shows how he doesn't know anything about Spencer. He's a fanatic. He's a fucking idiot. And that's pretty much Minnie. That's why I'm comparing him to Minnie. It's because Minnie does the same thing. Minnie is literally so caught up in doing what she wants that she's attacking and yelling at Chizuru and doing all these things when Kazuya fucking loves her. Right? And Minnie doesn't get that. Minnie doesn't understand the sacrifice and the forgiveness that comes with love. She doesn't understand the protection of love. So that means Minnie is the true final boss for Rent-A-Girlfriend in some ways. But she's actually just a henchman, which is exactly what Gideon is. The whole point of Gideon's character is that he's literally just a follower. But he doesn't decide anything for himself. He merely takes on the role of the final boss in the end, but even then, he's technically not a final boss. He's a ripoff of Nemesis. He's a ripoff of one of the most intense villains in all of Resident Evil. He is a ripoff of the ultimate stalker enemy. And yet he never feels this way throughout the game. He's not the one stalking you. It's the girl thing. He's not the one destroying everything. He demands attention, but he doesn't get it because he's a nobody. So even as a final boss, he's nothing more than an Umbrella skeleton. He's not even really a final boss, and that's pretty much Minnie's character. She's not really the final boss. She's taking on the role of the final boss. She's nothing. She's ultimately just a follower who has no autonomy of her own, akin to Gideon. It's the same exact thing. Anyways. The iconic moment. Oh God. Getting out of there. Book it. Barry, save my ass. Barry, save my ass.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
Popped his head like a goddamn balloon.
What is it?
What is
Kenneth
it?
was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Ah, so there is a difference between the remake and the original.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Ugh, okay, this shit's annoying. So he needs you to run around and then you go up the stairs. I'm pretty sure all you have to do is, yeah.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
She's so mellow.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
No, I don't know
can't
what's
be helped.
going on.
let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
The master of unlocking.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it. There goes Barry.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
Dude, his arms are massive.
This time I'll be there.
That implies you weren't there before, but you were. That's confusing. Okay, now it's pretty much just us. So what's interesting about the original Resident Evil is that even with the remake, there's a bunch of different ways to get a bunch of bad endings. There's a lot of ways to get like horrible endings in this game. And like I might not even get the best ending, you know? Jill's best ending is really funny because there's a scene where, well, I don't know if I should spoil it, but there's a scene with like Wesker. Oh yeah, I already did like a bunch of, oh jeez, okay, create a new one. Yep, brand new one. Yeah, I played the game last year. Okay, so how do I pull up the map? There we go. Map. Oh, okay, never mind, it's the old school map. Yeah, so... Okay, so Jill has a lockpick. So what that does is that she can pretty much unlock anything she wants, whereas Chris is really restricted. Chris has less space, and he can't unlock as much as he wants to. He's very, very limited. Ugh, I fucking hate these kinds of puzzles. Yeah. No, I really, really need, like, what is it? I really need a new badass Jill in a Resident Evil remake. That would be godlike. I really, really like the new Jill. Like literally serving cunt tomboy Jill. I need that. Bro, they need to give me that Jill. It's a map of the first floor. Will you take it? Yep. Yeah, I need super baddie Jill, because she makes my day. Oh crap! Do I not? Oh, okay, I do have a weapon. Okay, equip. Just in case. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, this isn't like the remake. There's nothing here. God damn it! Oh, for the love of. Yeah, crush that stupid head. God damn it. God damn it. I never learn. I'm like, it'll be fine, gets bit. You have used the lockpick. Yeah, see, so Chris would have needed to get something for that. Jill doesn't. RE3 remake Jill is something else, man. I fucking love her. She's so goddamn cool. She's so goddamn cool. Oh, what a goddamn baddie, dude. She's so fucking cool. I need more of that. I think, like, okay. I'm so sad RE3 wasn't like a complete proper remake. I still wish they will do a definitive edition. But I need more of that Jill. I need more Nemesis in general. And I cannot believe they moved her iconic line. Her iconic line when she like kills Nemesis to like a skippable scene. What the fuck? Or not a skippable, an interruptible moment. A moment you could interrupt. Oh. Yeah, so like when I saw this for the first time, this freaked me out. Like look at that. There's just blood dripping and it like scrapes against the wall. What the fuck? And then the music. Listen to the eerie tone. Listen to that. It's so fucking freaky. This is why I love this game. And the remake doesn't quite have these little things that like really stand out to you. Not in such a way. The entire atmosphere is claustrophobic, but there's things in this game that does stuff like that that's a little haunting and creepy, and stands out a lot more because of the utilization of the music.
Jill! Don't scare me.
That's what I was going to say. Aren't you supposed to be going over the first floor, Barry?
Yeah, you're right. But just take a look at this.
Just take a look at this! Ah, what a travesty!
It's forest. Oh my god.
Oh, look at the background.
It's awful.
As a kid, this would have probably freaked me the fuck out.
I'm going to find out what caused Forrest's death. It looks like he was killed by a crow or something. Can you look around the first floor, Jill?
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Jill. This must have been Forrest's. You don't have a weapon. Take this with you.
The gameplay for this game did not age that well. So that argument does not hold up, Bacon. I mean, the charm of this game is ironically the things that modern games sometimes fail at, and it's world design. It's set design. It's all these things that I think some games don't do a very good job of. Resident Evil still does that. Even modern day Resident Evil still does that. They do all of these things. For instance, in Resident Evil 9, all the stuff that I just described to you that this game did really well, Resident Evil 9 does it. Where when you first start the game, you can see all the cracks in the ceilings and all the scrapes of blood in certain places, and it's literally telling you about the monster that's going to be hunting you. It's literally spelling it out for you very slowly. So no, these modern games do that. However, some games don't do a very good job of this, where they don't understand it's not about something looking super realistic. It's the design of that world. So for instance, Final Fantasy VII Remake and the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, they don't look amazing graphically. It's literally just good design. It's literally just really good visual design. Where I think there's like a very specific term for it, where it's like the way that what they're showing you isn't, it's style, right? It's a stylistic design that makes it look realistic, that makes it that attracts your eyes to it. They're just doing a really good job with lighting, with visuals, with presentation, and I think this game is doing that too, 100%. Like, it's stuff that is just universal. You can apply it to anything, even an older game like this. You know, like this stuff, this storytelling. There's literally storytelling in front of you. Visual language, something like that. Like visual language is what they're trying to tell you, but that's not what I'm trying to say. No, I think it's more of like a stylistic design. Nighttime Midgar and FF7 Rebirth is breathtaking. Exactly. There's a lot of stuff like this in oh yeah, oh my god, that's so weird. Oh, that's so throwing me off because the remake has like a whole bunch of other sets of doors. There's windows over there. Oh, this is so weird. Something feeling real is more important than something looking real. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. I think there's one here too. There is. Ugh. I'm gonna get cornered this right. Okay. Okay. Book it. Book it, Jill. Book it. Oh, is that where they got the design for the 30th anniversary? It's right there. It's the same as the 30th anniversary design. Huh. That's cool. It's a stained glass window. Literally exactly what they did for the characters in the 30th anniversary. Right? So here, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So like the thing I use for the thumbnail, it's a stained glass, it's kind of like a stained glass design. You know, look at that. And this stained glass design looks pretty darn similar to that. So like look at that. That stained glass right there looks pretty similar to this stained glass right here. You know, look at this. They could have totally come up with that from here. That's really cool. I don't even know if this is actually accurate, but it feels like it. Speaking of which, I know tomorrow I think they have an event. I don't know what time. Resident Evil 30th anniversary event. What time is it? Sound effects are dated, not gonna lie, but still charming. Oh, I think they perfectly work fine. Okay, you're playing this like entire cutscene setting me up for the 30th anniversary. Cool. Okay, come on, just show me the thing. I want to see the thing. Okay. Yeah, we got to it. Yep, 30th anniversary. Oh, it's a door opening. That's why. It's a door open. That's what this is. This is a door. Okay. So, what's the thing that's coming up? Okay. I thought they had like some sort of showcase. Or am I wrong? I could have sworn it had some sort of showcase. Showcase? Is there some sort of showcase? Showcase. Yeah, we got that and we got that. I don't know. I'm probably gonna hear about it tomorrow. If there is an event, we'll watch it tomorrow. The reason, so tomorrow's after tomorrow is like I have a quick work day, and then afterwards I'm gonna have 2 days off afterwards. So I'll probably stream tomorrow and Monday and then Tuesday. So you guys are gonna get hopefully you're gonna get back-to-back streams. That's the goal. And then if there is an event tomorrow for Resident Evil, we'll watch it. You know, even if I don't watch it on time, we'll watch it. And then we can probably get into some Rent-A-Girlfriend stuff tomorrow. Oh yeah, this fucking room. This room freaks me out. It's so green. I don't even know I'm hitting him. I am. Sweet. Oh, book it! Oh, book it. Yeah, look at this set design. It's so creepy. It doesn't make any sense, but it's so creepy. Oh god. Going in there. I love how it plays comfortable music, and in the background you hear this like creepy undertone. It's so brilliant. It's comforting, but it has this creepy undertone. Like, you know something is out there, right? This comfort is only temporary. You get out of here and shit's gonna get scary again real soon. And I think that's so brilliant. Like, God, I really want them to do like a proper remake of this game. It's gonna be so sick. Oh, just cool. Can I stack those? I can't stack them? Whatever. No worries. Okay. And then, do I not need ink ribbons? You can save your progress with this. Oh! Oh, Jill doesn't need ink ribbons. What the fuck? Oh, this isn't like, okay. So Jill really is easy mode. She doesn't need ink ribbons. Okay, so Jill really is easy mode. She doesn't need ink ribbons. Whereas Chris does. Okay, in the remake, both can take ink ribbons, and neither character is truly easy mode. Jill still has the things she has that makes it easier, but it's not truly like easy mode. Booking it. Oh god! Woo! Look at me dodge. Look at me dodge. It's locked. A carving of an armor. Oh, okay. So those are special lockpicks. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Yeah, like how well the place is lit here. It does such a good job creating contrast. You know, the lighting of this place does such a good job creating contrast with how creepy it is. You know, it adds to the creepiness. The lighting is so good, it adds to the creepiness. Book it. Oh god. Dodge it. You have used the lockpick. Let me in. Let me in! Ooh, another clip. How many of those do I have? Jesus. Oh, okay, so they can stack. What the hell? Combine. Okay, that saves me so much trouble. Oh, this journal. Okay, that must mean he's not dead. The music is still playing. Okay, music stopped. Yeah, even in this game, it had dismemberment. Wow, even in this game, it had dismemberment. He loses an arm. Are you gonna stream Final Fantasy sometime? At some point, yes. I'm waiting for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 to get announced, so we can play through Remake Part 1 and Remake Part 2 as well as the original game. But right now it's the 30th anniversary, so I'm focusing on this. Kingdom Hearts is having its anniversary soon too, so I'd like to play that at some point as well. Hopefully we get something. You've used the lockpick. Oh, dude, the angling is so good. The lighting is so good. Look at that. Look at that. It's so pretty. Okay, we're gonna push this guy. Come on. There we go. Will you take the musical score? Yes, I will. It's incomplete. Jill can play piano because Jill is a baddie. She's not only good with a gun, she's good with a piano. She's good with a keyboard. In the remake, there's a whole other space here. It's Kenneth from the Stars Bravo team. Now he's become a mere shadow of his former self. Yeah, he's missing a fucking head. It's ominously quiet outside. Yeah, look at that. Like, oh. Yeah, we're gonna play the remake right after this, like straight up. Okay. There's nothing inside, so let's go to the other side. I think I need a carving of an armor. Yeah, I need the armor key. Oh, get that shit out of my way. Okay. Nothing? I was wondering there was something. Yeah, if you press circle and back, she'll swing. What I don't get that they did in Resident Evil 6 is that they made that with X, which was really weird. You know, even Resident Evil 9 onward and back. Fuck. No! Get the fuck away from me! Oh god! Oh god! Yeah. Oh fuck those dogs, dude. Look at Jill's face. She's been fucking traumatized, dude. Look at Jill's face. She's been fucking traumatized, dude. She's seen some shit. She's seen some shit. It's that fucking traumatized face. What is it? Yuji. I think they made a version of it with Yuji from Jujutsu. It's this. Oh, no, don't play anything. No, what the hell? Stop that. Don't play anything. It's literally just this. It's literally just this. Bro, literally Jill's seen some shit. Jill's seen some shit. It's locked. Carving of an armor. Does Jill only get the armor key in this run? God, the coloring is so dilapidated and weird. Oh, it literally looks like it's made of clay. It looks like it's made of clay, but that makes it creepier. Yeah, like I would argue like the remake of this game arguably is better set design. Like in every conceivable way, of course, but there's something about this that's so weird and uncomfortable. Something about this is so weird and uncomfortable that I don't think the remake has, you know? And of course, there's nothing in this room. It's fucking useless. Oh, and this is so awkward. Yeah, the remake version of this hallway is so much better. Well, that's not foreboding at all. Huh. The ceiling is scraped, as if something had come down when it shouldn't have. It's almost like it's foreshadowing. The fuck is this? Oh, what have we here? Shotgun. Yes, I will. That's weird. I wonder what that could mean. Do we have anything here? Nope. Nani? Wait! What? Okay, let's go back. Wait. Wait, if Barry is there with Forrest, is he not here now? I guess so. Huh, that's weird. Oh, it must be because I went... Huh, that's weird. That's really weird. Yeah, that's super weird. We didn't get the Jill sandwich scene. Weird. I think if I came here first, I could have gotten the shotgun. But because I went to get the grenade launcher... Okay. Just deal with that. Damn, Jill. Why are you so wasteful? Okay, let's try it one more time. Maybe Barry will come this time. I doubt it, but... You know, I'm a stubborn bastard. Okay. I don't think Barry will show up this time. Yep. Okay. Yep, no Barry. Okay. I guess we're just gonna do this the hard way. We're gonna leave the shotgun. It's fine. I have a fucking grenade launcher. I'm okay. But we will save that for another time. For now, let's continue. Select carving of a helmet. Okay. The title is All Living Things Are Destined to Die. Okay. A picture of a tired middle-aged man. There's a switch below. Will you push it? No. So this is complicated. When I first saw this, I didn't understand. It's literally you're supposed to start from when he's a kid till he's an old man. Picture of a newborn baby. There's a switch below it. Will you press it? Yes. I like the remade version a little bit better, but there's a symbolism to this one that's definitely not there with the remake. A picture of a young man. There's a switch below. Will you push it? No. A picture of an infant. Will you switch below? Will you push it? Yes. Picture of a lively boy. Okay, will you push it? Picture of a bold-looking old man. Will you push it? No. So we're gonna go here. Picture of a young man. Picture of a tired middle-aged man. Yep. And finally, the bold man. Yeah, I didn't understand this the first time I did it. It's pretty straightforward, but I was just confused at first. Picture of people mourning for the dead. There's a switch below. Will you push it? That's intimidating. Dude, it's like you saw something you shouldn't. I love the music. You saw something you shouldn't. What the fuck? It just disappears. Goodbye. Ooh, no you don't. Let's make sure you're dead. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Yeah, I goddamn knew it. Yeah, that's fucking right. There we go. Oh, what the hell? Oh, fuck off. Oh, crap. It is... Oh, not worth it. We're gonna hold off on killing the dog right now. Ugh. Those things are a problem. I hope when they do this remake, they really show how different these things are. Because, so look, the dogs are present in Resident Evil 2. But the dogs in Resident Evil 2 and the dogs in this game are two completely different things. The dogs in this game are literally bioengineered. They're literally, like, killers. The dogs in Resident Evil 2 just happen to be infected. They're not literally designed killers. There's a reason these dogs are called Cerberus, like literally hounds of the dead, because they are a problem. Let's see. How do I, there we go. Use. I'm running low on ammo. What have we here? Do we have something here? We need this. Okay. You take the chemical. Yes, I will. Nothing useful. You can save your progress with this. Will you save your progress? Why, yes, I will. Oh, I just realized Twitch is missing. Oh, it's because I moved it here. Oops. And no one's on there anyway. Okay, let's save our progress. Honestly, if I pace myself really well, I could probably beat this in like an hour. I'm not gonna be real. I know exactly what to do. Like, I've played this game a billion times. Oh, well, we can't combine things. Let's go put some stuff away. Okay. Put this away. Put this away. Put the gun, put the knife away. Oh, oops. And then put this away. Should I? Yeah, let's put that away too. We don't need all this stuff. No, damn it. Okay. Pick that up. We'll take the green herb. Yes, I will. Thank you very much. Oh, skipping is so nice. Down we go. Whoop, I'm gonna run past. It's locked. A carving of armor. Okay, there's nothing here. This is why auto aim is so useful. Pick this up. So I need like a... It's locked. Carving of a helmet. Okay. Okay, bub. Come on, come on. Take your time, really. Running past you. Perfect. The doorknob is broken. You could just kick the door down. And you can't read what this says. It's just gibberish written on here. Kind of looks like Arabic, but not really. Looks more like gibberish. This is someone's study. Botany book. As you may know, there are many plants that have medical effects. Since ancient times, humans have been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we're going to sample 3 herbs that grow around the Raccoon Mountains and give their outlines as examples of those plants with medicinal properties. Each herb has different colors and different effects as medical plants. The green one recovers physical strength. The blue one neutralizes natural toxins, while the red herb does not have any effect by itself. The red herb is only effective when it is mixed with other herbs. For example, if you mix this herb with the herb that recovers physical strength, the recovery effect will be tripled. But adjusting the amount and experimenting with these 3 herbs, you can create various kinds of medicines, but I'll leave that details in your hands because you're the best way to acquire your true knowledge. Yeah, what's interesting is that, like, they don't have this in Requiem. Requiem, you just heal and you get steroids or you get stabilizers. But Leon, all he gets is like armor. So Leon, so Grace gets stabilizers and steroids. Leon gets armor. His health bar doesn't change, which is really interesting because like there's a lot of things they don't take from Resident Evil 4. You can tell the team that worked on Resident Evil 4 and the team that worked on Resident Evil 2 remakes are not the same team that worked on Requiem. The team that worked on Requiem, I think, is closer to the team that worked on 7 and maybe some people from 8. Because there's a lot of stuff like, for example, when items drop, they're not highlighted anymore. You have to just like get close to the item to see it and you press X. Whereas in Resident Evil 4, when an item drops, it literally highlights. There's like a little red highlight around it. Stuff like that. The game doesn't have like any of the medicine stuff. You get that from like the side or you do it on your own. It's very different. The structure is very, very different. Whereas this is like more free flow. So I hope the people who are remaking, because they're probably going to do a few more remakes, I'm going to be real. I hope the people who are remaking these games will... oh, you're still alive. I hope the people who are remaking these games are some of the people who did the remakes. You know, I think that'd be cool. I'm out of bullets. Not good. Very not good. No, get the hell off, get the hell off, get the hell off. It's locked. Carving of an armor. Crap. Carving of an armor. Oh, crap baskets. I think I'm already in danger. Oh yeah, Jill doesn't limp when she's dying in this game. That was introduced in Resident Evil 2. Yeah, I forgot. That was like introduced in Resident Evil 2. Where it's like in RE2, like when your character is in danger, like the game actually signals to you, hey, they're gonna fucking die. Because they start limping and shit. How are we doing on time? What time is it? 7:51. Okay, I'll play a little more and then I might call it. Just because I'd like to get some sleep today. Here, it's locked. Carving of an armor. Okay, so... here... I'd like to not use my grenade launcher yet. The lid is open. An old pump, water seems to be sent from here, and the lid is open. Okay, so I gotta use. GG, plant is dead. Yeah, there's a plant here that would beat the shit out of you. I guess I could have let it hit me so you guys would see, but I didn't feel like it. Oh, look at them. Oh, look at all my healing herbs. Oh, look at all the healing herbs. You can't see them. You can't see them. They blend into the background. I probably would have never noticed this as a kid. Oh, so many healing herbs. Let's do combine. Yep. 2 more. Oh, there's a red one. Is this also red? God damn it. Whoops, that's a waste. Oh well, it is what it is. You take some L's. We have the mansion key. And then if we examine said mansion key... Carving of an armor. Armor key. At long last. Armor key has been obtained. let's go get some stuff. And away we go. First, we have this stop. You use the armor key. What have we here? Hello, beautiful. Keyblade armor mentioned. Oh, shut the fuck up. And what have we here? Oh, look, a broken shotgun. In the same exact spot. They never changed it in the remake. That's cool. The desk is locked. Will you use the lockpick? Why, yes. What have we here? Shotgun ammo. But I don't have space because I'm an idiot. Nope, that's not happening. Okay, let's go put some shit away. Crap baskets! Damn, he went straight for the butt. He went straight for the butt. Damn, bro. And just like that, we have experienced our first death. Alright, where do we stop? Oh, all the way here. Well, I'm gonna be smart and not go through the stupid direction. I mean, do you blame him? Not really. Not really. It's a fair assessment. Oh, we gotta put the knife away too. Like, look at that booty. Jill is caked up. And then we're going this way. Will Barry show up this time? I doubt it. I'm stubborn. I know. I'm very stubborn. But I'm going to try. I want to try. Please show up, Barry. I believe in you, Barry. You're not going to show up, you know. But I'm a dreamer. No. Door's locked. The other door will be locked. Nope, it's not locked. Fuck, no, Barry. We're not going to get the Jill sandwich. No Jill sandwich meme for me. No Jill sandwich meme for me. Damn, we took the route that doesn't give us the Jill sandwich. Oh, and there's fucking dogs here. Shit. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, there's a... Okay. Let's see if we can get to the dogs. No dog. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. Oh, we made it. How's my health bar? Oh, we're fine. And away we go. Wow. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Okay. Okay. Oh, opportunity. Damn. Whip my ass. Now you know what it's like for Jill to get whipped. And now, what Jill is like when she kills the Whipper. With a fucking Glock! Oh, damn it! That's not. Well, this works actually. That works actually. Wasted a bullet, but it's fine. Perfect. Get the armor key. Let's mostly. Poking it. Use the dimension key. Damn it all. So, we're good. Let's put this away. Put this away. Yeah, I think it's best that I put that away too. Whoa, we got through. Perfect. Now we just need to get this. Hello, beautiful. Or is it gorgeous? Hello, gorgeous. I think that works better. That flows off the tongue better. Oh, gorgeous. All right. And away we go. Okay. Doing good so far. You know, I don't need to save a whole bunch. We're okay. Up we go. I like the fucking strides. Look at them steps. You have used the mansion key.
Richard! What happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is
Oh my god.
dangerous. There are
He
terrible
literally
demons.
looks like he's been bit. Like a
Ouch.
part of him is literally. Oh my god.
What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake and also poisonous.
Huge steak and also poisonous.
Richard, hold on.
Dude, it literally
There
looks
is
like there's
serum.
like something bit him.
Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
Thanks. Ooh. Poor dude. Yep. Let's go grab some serum. I know where it is. So this is actually a part where you gotta book it. If you're too slow, he will die. So you actually have to go fast. Look at me maneuver. Look at me maneuver. Serum. I hate that you can't kick it up ahead of time. I wish you could, but you can't. Ooh, getting out of there. Okay. Look at me, book it. I'm coming, Richard. I'm a coming. I mean, that was more in response to your comment about how kicked up Jill is. Jill is quite kicked up. Alrighty, Richard, I am here, bro.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on.
Bro, he has
I'll
like
give you a shot
big
now.
fucking gash on his body.
Jill,
Even if this poison
here's
doesn't kill him,
my
he's
radio. You should keep it. I'm...
Oh.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Oh. He just dies anyway. I guess I was right. He just dies anyway. Richard is dead. Shaking my head furiously. Damn. He really shouldn't have died. He really should have lived, you know? Shouldn't have died. Use the mansion key. Wow, this shit. Okay, so I'll admit, I like the puzzle in the remake for this so much better. The puzzle for this is kind of, close call. Puzzle for this is kind of dumb. The remake puzzle is better, frankly. Ugh, overshot. Okay. Nope, going this way. Okay. There's a switch. Will you push it? Yeah. This is too basic. It's not that interesting. But, you know, armor key, armor room. Uh-huh. Also, you get a star. So, you get a sun crest, a moon crest, and a star crest. Who remembers our playthrough of Resident Evil 9? Literally what you need to get in order to get out. You literally need to get a star crest, right, in the shape of a box this time, which shows how Gideon didn't understand, because literally this is in the shape of the umbrella, so it's a hexagon. I think this is a hexagon. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's a hexagon. So literally, it's in the shape of a hexagon, whereas the way Gideon makes them, they're a box. So literally, it shows how Gideon is mimicking Spencer, but doesn't actually know how Spencer does things. You know, all the key does for Spencer's place is literally like send you down to the laboratory. It doesn't get you out of the mansion. You know, whereas all the ones from Gideon, they literally just get you out. It literally just opens the door to let you out. That's it. It literally, the whole point of Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center is that it's supposed to be a copy of the Spencer Mansion. That's the whole idea. It's literally a copy of the Spencer Mansion, but it's literally like an incomplete, messy copy because Gideon doesn't fucking get it. This is the thing about the Spencer Mansion, is that it's literally designed to torture you. Literally every single thing you do to get the things that you need, if you do it wrong, you die. You know, it's literally designed to torture people. It's on purpose. It's very cruel. Whereas Gideon, like, the things that you need to get, is more by happenstance than it is intentionally torturing you. It shows how, again, it's a constant repeating motif of how, like, Gideon doesn't fucking get it. He's an idiot. The botany book. Yeah, we don't need to read that. We already read it. And down here. You unlocked it. Who the fuck locked it? Oh, he's dead. Okay. Oh, you're still there. Oh yeah, they can't come downstairs. Eh. Clowns. and I can't shoot you. Never mind. I'm the real clown. Okay, so... yeah, we have the star crest, we have the sun crest. Now we just need the moon crest. Let's go get us a shotgun. You can't use it here. What do you mean? You put down the shotgun? No. You put down the broken shotgun. There we go. This is, of course, also present in Resident Evil 7, where in Resident Evil 7, you literally... I love barely knowing any of these characters and absolutely no context for anything fans say here. It's actually kind of funny. You said you were watching Markiplier play Resident Evil 9. Gideon is the dude with the glasses, with the weird fucking glass shit. Victor Gideon, he's the dude, he's the villain of that game, of 9. Where he literally, the dude's whole identity is pretending to be as a scientist when he's not. Like, he's literally the first bad guy you see in the game. And he literally intentionally mimics Spencer. Spencer is the villain of Resident Evil in general. He's the guy who made Umbrella. And this guy, Gideon, is just mimicking him. He's just copying him. So one thing we see with Spencer a lot is that he's very aristocratic. So he often like sits down and listens to classical music by the fire. Or he sits in a very particular way. Like he has that like aura about him where he's literally like he comes from like an old family. He's called Lord. He's called Lord Spencer. The thing is that Gideon just copies that. That's how you first run into him when you first play the game. He's literally just copying Spencer, where he's sitting down in front of a fire listening to classical music. And he took off his mask and he looks like him, but he doesn't. The way he dresses is nothing like him. You know, Spencer dresses in like a proper suit. He looks like a lord. But Gideon's just fucking copying him. I think the writing for Resident Evil 9 is actually really, really good. You know, it just looks bad at first glance, but it's actually really, really good. And I think that's just been a lot of Resident Evils recently, where it's like, at first glance, the writing doesn't land, and then you play it again and it actually works. It kind of reminds me a lot of Bloodborne. Yeah, it kind of reminds me a lot of Bloodborne and Dark Souls storytelling, where once you understand the actual thematic ideas at play, everything lands so much fucking better. Like, that's like, I had this thing with Hero earlier, where he's like, oh, the Resident Evil 9's like spelling it out for you, like, sorry, I'm making a really mean voice for you. You're saying Resident Evil 9 was like spelling it out for you, like everything is like in your face. It's so cliche, it's so stereotypical. But that's again intentionally what 9 does. It intentionally presents you stereotypes that you're too familiar with to essentially mess with you and your perception of what's happening. I love how I sounded so mean there. I was like giving you a voice. RE9 does damage to Claire and Sherry indirectly by essentially blue balling their involvement in RE2. Not really. I disagree. Yes, they're not present, absolutely. But there's a thematic idea to this. Sherry is present in spirit because this isn't really her journey. This is not Sherry's journey. As for Claire, Claire isn't haunted by Raccoon City like Leon is. As far as I can tell, she's not really haunted by it like Leon is. So Leon is what he has with Sherry is very, very important because Sherry can't be there. You know, she was a kid when she experienced this, so she doesn't, for her, it's a very different experience. She's more so haunted by the idea of her father, rather than specifically just all the horrifying shit she saw as a kid. the Leon is essentially going through that for Sherry in some ways. Yes, they should be there. I do think so. But I think the story works in them not being present. And in some ways, it empowers Grace's journey because Grace feels like just a copycat of Claire and Sherry. And she feels like just a copycat of Claire and Sherry, which is so fitting because she herself believes she's nothing more than a copy of her mom. And then she's literally told she's just a copy of Emily and like the originals and all that bullshit when she's literally her own person. That's the whole idea, is that Resident Evil 9 subverts your expectations of like the characters that should be present or shouldn't be present, and makes it a very personal journey for Claire and Leon. It's not about Raccoon City. It's about Claire and Leon it's about Leon and Grace very specifically. That's why it works. It's not trying to be this. It is and it isn't. It's trying to be this big thing that's like a send off to the original Resident Evil, but it's also not. And that's what's brilliant about it, is like so much of the things that these characters are fighting are just copies. They're just copies. They're not the real thing. Because why? Because this isn't the real thing. The things Leon fights are not the originals because he's not the one who fights them. It's Chris and Jill. Chris is the one who fights Wesker, not Leon. So Leon doesn't fight the real Wesker, he fights a copycat. He literally wears his coat on his shoulders. He's not actually Wesker. Leon kills a dude who's a fanatic of Spencer because Leon has never been directly connected to Spencer in any way, shape, or form. Never. So all of Leon's journey is indirect. In that same way, Sherry is literally indirect because she's literally a byproduct of the environment in Resident Evil 2. She's just getting dragged along. She's a helpless child who can't do anything. She wasn't directly involved in any of these horrible things that were going on in Resident Evil 2. She was just getting dragged around by her parents who were not doing a good job. And this perfectly mirrors Grace, who's also just getting dragged around by all these people who have no idea what the fuck they're doing. They're not the real thing. So naturally, this doesn't work for Claire. Why? Because Claire is involved with the real thing. Because Chris is. Claire's journey in Resident Evil, Claire has two particular journeys that specifically make it so Claire being present in this game doesn't work that well. Why? Claire's two specific journeys are three of them actually, technically speaking, because in Resident Evil 2, she specifically talks to what's her name? Something Birkin. It's William's wife. She specifically talks to William's wife, so she's actually directly involved with the scientists. Leon, not so much. Leon kind of talks to her indirectly. In the second game, she talks. In the second game, she specifically talks to she specifically interacts with the Ashfords. And she knows all about that second virus Umbrella's working on. So she's specifically hunting down Umbrella. And this perfectly aligns with Chris, who's literally also hunting down Umbrella. And then finally, in Resident Evil Revelations 2, Resident Evil Revelations 2 introduces the idea that's present in 9, which is literally transferring your consciousness into another person. And who does Claire fight in that game? Alex Wesker. Another clone of Wesker. Well, specifically, she's not a clone of Wesker. She's part of the Wesker children, who Wesker is also a part of. And only two of them survived. Wesker, like Albert Wesker, and Alex Wesker. And Alex Wesker literally does this thing that they're talking about in Resident Evil 9, where she transfers her mind into another person, who at this point in the story would be like around 30 years old or something. So, do you see how Claire literally interacts with the real things? Whereas everything Leon interacts with is almost indirect, right? Leon indirectly gets dragged into the whole cult Illuminados bullshit in Resident Evil 4. Leon is indirectly trapped in Resident Evil 2. Leon is indirectly trapped into everything in Resident Evil 6. Leon is more so directly connected to the government, the ideas of the government. Whereas Claire and Chris are directly connected to these corporations and their experimentations and how they use the government and do all of these things. Do you see how it's so different and why, like, thematically it works incredibly well to not have Claire and to not have Sherry? It's not undermining their characters. Yes, maybe they should be there because this is Raccoon City, but at the same time it also works thematically speaking for what they're doing. So to me, it lands, when you think about it, that Claire is directly involved in the real shit, whereas Leon is indirectly involved. So naturally, everything he fights is but a copy, not the real thing. Even Hunk, like, you fight what you think to be Hunk, but you don't know if it's actually Hunk, right? He's seemingly Hunk. He seemingly has all the things that make Hunk Hunk. Hunk is the dude who his squad shows up in Resident Evil 2 to take the G-Virus from William Birkin, and his squad ends up getting killed. And so in a way, Hunk is the person who started the events of Resident Evil 2. His actions literally indirectly resulted in the outbreak that happens in Resident Evil 2. So Leon killing him is thematically fitting, because he is the dude who started all of this, technically speaking. But you don't even know if he's the real thing. He could just be a copy too, because everything else is a copy. Everything else is an imitation. So did you even kill Hunk? Or did you kill some guy who's just a copy of him? You don't know. Because Hunk is ruthless. Whereas there are scenes with this guy where he stops and he's not as ruthless. So it's stuff like that where you don't know. But there's a thematic idea that's brilliant to it where you kill the dude who technically started this outbreak. And that, for Leon, is a very important thing. Leon is literally a character deeply rooted in the government. There's so much idea of the characters literally being in these positions of protecting people. Grace literally works as an FBI analyst to catch murderers, to solve crimes. Leon worked as a cop, and now he works directly for the government to stop bioterrorism. Do you see how these ideas perfectly work for these characters? They're the real thing, fighting imitations. Whereas Claire is not the real thing, but she's fighting the real stuff, in a sense, because she's not a cop. You know, but Chris is like the real thing, and everything he understood was a lie. You know, there's so much at play with Resident Evil that they do such a good job with storytelling, I think. So let's go here really quick. I'll finish this and maybe call it for the night. Oh god. Oh, there's nothing here. Oh, it's just healing bullshit. Woo. Okay, I guess I didn't really need to go there. 'Cause in the remake, there's something to get there, which makes more sense, which is the plant thing. But in this one, there's nothing there. How are we doing on time? Okay, I can play a little bit longer. Oh, I know what to do. I know what I need to do. Time for the most satisfying shit in the fucking universe. Oh yeah, look at that. Pop their head like a goddamn balloon. And now back to the pistol. Damn, bro. Go down. Okay. Richard's dead. Oh, another bro. What the fuck? He was just right there. He didn't even move. What the fuck? There's no sound or anything. Oh, I think I need like... Oh, never mind. I thought I needed like a lighter or something. Could have sworn you needed some sort of lighter for this. It's too dark to see anything, so I do need the lighter. Where do I get the lighter? Ugh, great. Maybe I go up here. It's locked. Carving up the shield. Well, we got a magazine at least. Equip. Oh, I know I need to go this way. What was that? Bop, bop. Okay, I don't know if you're dead. You're bleeding. That implies you're dead. Drop it. Drop it. What? Oh, I need to push more. God damn it. Come on. Let's try now. Drop it. Drop. I wish I could just drop down. That'd be cool. But no. Let's see. The only thing I don't like about the Spencer, I'm sorry, apology Tor, is it makes his death in RE5 feel different in a bad way. Oh, so I kind of, so I went back and reread the Resident Evil 5 notes. Spencer was literally planning to die. In Resident Evil 5, Spencer was literally planning to die. And you actually see signs that of his, so you see signs of both things. That's what's brilliant about Spencer. What you don't realize about RE9 about Spencer that's brilliant is that one, he makes Elpis. Did you notice how he told no one about it? Isn't that kind of hypocritical? Right? He makes this thing that cures his virus and then gives it to no one. Isn't that kind of weird? So in a way, it's showing you how Spencer is both atoning and not really. And that's exactly what RE5 does. RE5 shows you how he's incredibly kind and sympathetic to his butler, while at the same time making him do really horrible things. That's what's kind of interesting about Spencer. He's a very layered character. So when he was planning to die, when he got Wesker to come over, so he specifically invites Wesker to his mansion, knowing full well that Wesker has been killing people who are from Umbrella. He specifically does this, knowing full well he's going to die. He plans with Alex Wesker to have his body transferred over and live on because he's dying, and Alex betrays him, and he realizes this. So what does he do? He lets his butler go. He has his butler do one final task, inform Wesker of my location, and then he lets the butler go. He's like, go, be free. You're relieved of your duty. So it shows how he had affection for his butler. And in particular, in RE9, the butler actually writes to Alyssa. That same exact butler writes to Alyssa. So no, it's actually directly inspired by Resident Evil 5. It's not retconning anything. It's actually exactly like RE5. It's not retconning anything. In RE5, he shows affection and care for certain people. And then when he says these things to Wesker in the end, there's a way where you could interpret it in two different ways. One, it's the thing he believes. That is somewhat true. He says this even in his notes. He somewhat believes he wants to be a god. However, when he says these things to Wesker, what does it ultimately do? It results in Wesker starting to believe these things himself. Wesker didn't want to be a god at first. That was not Wesker's initial plan. He didn't want to be a god. He didn't even know what the purpose of his own existence was. And then Spencer tells him, and Wesker is just like, oh, I'm going to be the god. You're not the god. Because I am special. Because Wesker believes himself to be special. So what does he do? He kills him. So what that does is ultimately Spencer set him on his own path to ruin. And I think a part of that might have been intentional. He knew Wesker was going to kill him, and a part of him was trying to set Wesker up, and it worked. So even in death, Spencer kind of won. And that's the thing. The whole point of the ending of Resident Evil 9 is that when a person dies, their legacy is what other people make it. So ultimately, Grace interprets his legacy, even though she knows him a little better than Gideon, Grace interprets his legacy that he wanted to atone, but he didn't give this to anyone. So even though he wanted to atone, he didn't actually get rid of any of his crimes because no one would have found this thing unless they looked. It was hidden away in some fucking laboratory that no one knew the access to except for possibly someone who might have understood him decently well. So no one would have gotten this. Do you see how it both redeems a part of Spencer's character, makes him a little more human, and at the same time does not absolve him of any of his crimes? And the game actively shows this. Every single thing you fight is an imitation of something he had a part in playing and creating. He's a monster, while at the same time a human monster. It humanizes a demon. And that is a very good writing direction where you humanize the things that you hate and you demonize the things that you love. Because it helps you see them more clearly. That's why the way Spencer is written is actually really good, in my opinion. That's why Spencer, the way he's written in RE9, is actually really good. It does not go on some magic pity train or reset anything. This was always actually in the writing. It was always there from the start. It was just very, very subtle. It was just very incredibly subtle. You know? Because even when you play RE5, he still does horrific shit. So, for example, he's still experimenting on people in his own home. In RE5. He is. He's a terrible fucking person. But that terrible person can still have a modicum of affection. It's kind of like yin and yang. Right? That terrible person can still feel kindness and love for someone, in particular, his butler. But his actions put his butler through hell. Just as his actions put Grace through hell. Right? Because of his own choices in his life when he was living, he put the people he wanted to atone for and be better for it through hell because he didn't really address himself. He made a single choice to be better, but not a multitude of choices that could improve these people's lives. He made the choice to make Elpis, he didn't make the choice to put Elpis out. He made the choice to free his butler, but he put his butler through hell when he made him experiment on people in his fucking dungeons. You know? When his butler got so invested in him in this whole time. In that same way, he wanted to atone by giving Grace a good life, and yet Grace was directly attached to him, and he gave her away to Alyssa, who now is burdened with Oswald's legacy, with Spencer's legacy, and ultimately gets killed for it. Alyssa gets killed because of Spencer's choices, not because of anything she herself did. Do you see how Spencer's both a horrible human being, while at the same time someone who's in some ways trying to atone for some crimes that he did because he feels bad? But feeling bad isn't enough. That's the thing. And that's the whole point of the finale of Resident Evil 9, is that you're fighting for what the definition of his legacy is. Are you going to let his legacy continue to be destruction by letting a stupid fucking idiot who doesn't understand anything be in control in Gideon? Or are you going to take back his legacy and make it something that's worthwhile? And that's the whole point. You define what his legacy decides to be, not him. He's dead. Spencer's fucking dead. You define his legacy, and that's the whole point of the choice in the finale. It's a double meaning for you as the character and a double meaning for Spencer's character. One, it ties perfectly into the theme of trauma. You have to make a choice in order to overcome your trauma. That choice can be destruction, or you can choose hope to be better, to overcome. And that is why hope is the true ending. Because hope is the whole point, is that you choose to believe. right? In choosing to believe, you choose to believe in the light that you're seeing. To get out of the darkness, to believe you can get out of the darkness. And that's why you have to sink into darkness first. You have to not be afraid of the darkness and hope everything will be okay. That's why that's the true ending. But at the same time, you're also defining Spencer's legacy. Is it destruction or is it hope? And it's a blind hope. It's a hope that you don't even know if it'll work out. That's why he calls Grace a blind hope. He doesn't even know if it's even going to work out. And he's right. She had to make it work. He couldn't do it because he was fucking dead. So, yeah, Resident Evil 9's writing is actually really fucking good. The girl in Revelations 2 would be around Grace's age, early-ish 20s, mid-20s. Possibly, yeah. I need Carlos back bad. He has so much potential. I know. Well, to be fair, Carlos in the remake is just a better character than the original in every conceivable way. Carlos in the original was like, okay, but this Carlos, oh man, I fucking love this Carlos. The cool thing about the Hunk fight is if you leave the room and come back, his body is gone, signaling it is Hunk, and that Hunk cannot die but continues. Again, we still don't know. Like I do know about this. I do know about this whole thing with Hunk, where if you leave and come back, he's gone. And to top it off, when you kill him, his glove comes off, and you literally see Raccoon City Syndrome on there, which perfectly matches Hunk because he did survive Raccoon City. So it's the same thing for him. So it makes some sense for it to actually be Hunk, but it also makes some sense for it to not be Hunk, and the game leaves it ambiguous intentionally. You don't know if he's the real thing or if he's a clone, and it never tells you. You have no way of knowing. All of it is just assumption. And that is the brilliance of Hunk's character in that moment, is like, you don't know if he's a clone. You don't know what's real and what's not. Just as when you're going through trauma, you can't tell reality from fiction. It's that the clones are a literal mirror of that. Just for shits and giggles, Capcom should make all the games into a movie with the same animations of Death Island. I don't feel like they will, but we'll see. Okay, so I think I might call it here. Let's save for now. It's getting a little late, and I gotta get up early tomorrow. We can continue tomorrow, because tomorrow's officially the 22nd. So we can continue tomorrow. And hopefully there's some news announced for Resident Evil. I really hope they give us some shit, you know? I think that'd be hype. I really want something new for Resident Evil, you know? So I hope we get something new tomorrow. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna call it. Speaking of which, Resident Evil. I know there's a sale right now. Oh my god, I started playing 6 and it fucking sucks. Oh my god, I didn't remember 6 being this bad. Bro, I did not remember 6 being this bad. Why is 6 kind of not great? I don't remember 6 being this bad. It's really fucking bad. Separate ways. I'm just trying to, because I know they have a sale. But should I bother getting anything? Because I already own all of these games on my PS3 or my PS5. I don't know if I should bother getting anything. Because I got a $20 thing for Steam, and I have no idea what to spend it on. I guess I could get Dispatch. Yeah, I've been meaning to play Dispatch, so maybe I can get Dispatch on PC. That'd be cool. Ooh, The Evil Within. I gotta play this at some point. Yeah, it's made by Shinji Mikami, who was the original creator of Resident Evil. But it's also a weird game. I remember I played the first one. I don't think I played the second one, but it is a weird fucking game. But Evil Within, I don't think is ever coming back. So yeah, maybe I'll just get Dispatch. Here we go. I have $20 to spend. I'll just spend that on Dispatch. So let's... Because I've been meaning to play Dispatch. I just didn't want to spend all the money on it. Oh, it's only 20% off. What's all this? It comes with what? issue 1, issue 2. Maybe I'll just get this. Oh yeah, I also started watching Invincible season 4. When I initially started, I was still on the weed, so I fucking hated it at first. I'm like, oh, this is terrible. I can't focus on anything. And then I came back and rewatched it, and I'm like, it's okay. It feels a little different. The direction is super weird. But it's getting better. Initially, I didn't like the first episode very much. I didn't like the first episode very much. It felt very artsy fartsy. For like, you know, it's the same thing as season 3 but darker. It's kind of the vibe I was getting. It's like it's the same thing as season 3 but darker. And I'm like, I'm not about this. But then it started getting better as it progressed. So yeah, let's add to cart. What do I have in my cart? Kingdom Hearts, the collection. I'll hold off. And I already own Resident Evil 5, so I don't need to. Yeah, I'll buy this later. Dude, I love the remake of Resident Evil 3. I just wish it was more complete. If it was more complete, I would love it even more. If it was like a true heart-to-heart remake, I would love it even more. But the vibes of this game are on fucking point. Like the set design, the world design, Jill, Carlos, almost all of it's perfect. Even some of the music choices, oh man, when they play the fucking final boss theme for fucking Nemesis, oh my god. And that's how you know, like, Victor Gideon in the end of 9 isn't the real Nemesis. Because the real Nemesis needed a fucking railgun. That thing would not die. Whereas Victor, you're like beating the shit out of him constantly throughout the game. He's like nothing like the real Nemesis. You know, the real Nemesis was a fucking problem. Victor's just a copy. You know, it's so interesting. They say like all these things are like so much better than the originals, and yet the originals are so much worse. You know, they're like, the Tyrant was better than the original. You know, we made a better version of the original, and you beat the shit out of it. You kill that thing like a punk bitch. It doesn't matter what you're playing on. You kill that fucker easy. They're like, we made better liquors. You kill these liquors like a fucking joke. You know? What is it? They make a better Nemesis. He's nothing like the real Nemesis. You know? The real Nemesis was a goddamn problem. That thing is nothing like the real Nemesis. And that's intentional. That's very much intentional. That these things are not as good. They're copies. They're not the real thing. Because you can never replace the real thing. It's the same thing as grief. It's the same thing as grief. You can never replace the real thing. You can try to copy it as much as you want. It'll never be that. RE9, we make you real and feel even sadder about Marvin. And oh, he has a daughter, and they went to look for him when the outbreak began. Have fun crying. Oh yeah, I already knew about that. Yeah, I read that on my own time. If Carlos comes back, he should come back with the guy from Revelations 1. That was the Chris Partner replacement. No, those characters were kind of meh. I'm not gonna lie, those characters were kind of meh. Unless we get like a different version of these characters, meh. What is cool though is the director of RE9 and RE7 is the same director of Revelations 1. And you can feel a lot of the DNA of those games in RE7 and RE9. 100%. So I definitely would not be surprised if he's like involved in the creation of like future titles. God, how does Resident Evil 9 not have any... Resident Evil 3 not have any DLC or anything? Right? The Resident Evil 2 got DLC. Resident Evil 4 got DLC. Resident Evil 7 got DLC. Resident Evil 8 got DLC. Resident Evil 9's getting DLC, but for some reason, Resident Evil 3 gets nothing. Like, hot nothing. Did it get DLC? I don't remember. Did RE3 Remake get DLC? No, it never did. Nothing. Like, they absolutely shafted 3. Which really, really sucks, because 3 is awesome. The Grace collecting blood thing is something from Revelations 1, I think, so that tracks. No, so you didn't collect blood in Revelations 1, you scanned blood. You scanned blood for details. So you didn't actually collect any blood. You just, like, you scanned things. And you could scan a whole bunch of other things. It wasn't just blood, if I recall correctly. That was because the only time I played Revelations was on when it came out on the 3DS, I think. Yeah, it was like a 3DS game, and that's when I played it. I never played the remaster, so I'm not sure. But I do recall there was a scanning feature, and you scanned pretty much everything. It wasn't simply blood. You weren't collecting blood. You were scanning for stuff, and you could do stuff. So it is similar. You're not wrong, but it's not quite the same. Okay, so let's turn this off. And let's switch back our displays. Hey, look, it's you guys. But anyways, it's getting a little late, so I'm going to call it here. Hopefully tomorrow I can type up my analysis for Resident Evil 9. Hopefully. And then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, they fucking ruined Alex in Street Fighter 6. They fucking ruined Alex from Street Fighter 6, like actually butchered his fucking character. And I'm like, damn. I do think like you know, maybe I'm a little desensitized, but I think I can see why the devs didn't think it was an issue, because they're treating them like childhood friends, but then you have him like picking up the girl as like a baby. I'm like, if they were just childhood friends, like around the same age, it would have been fine. But then they have him like picking her up as a baby, and you're like, ooh, that's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up, bro. What are we doing here? But literally, it would have just fixed it if they were just childhood friends. It literally would not be a problem. Or if his dad, or if his like adoptive father wasn't also like the cousin of his mom. You know, guys, what were we thinking here? They shot this, and they literally just shot this in the foot for no fucking reason. You know, there's so many ways they could have done this better, but they're like, nah, we're gonna make it fucking weird. We're gonna make it fucking weird. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Anyways, I had Darth Vader no moment will cut her hair in Revelations 2. I actually haven't played Revelations 2. I just know about the story. So I didn't know Claire cut her hair. This is news to me. This is news to me. I've yet to play Revelations 2. I should at some point. I don't know when. I'd like to. Maybe I'll play it on stream. Anywho, I'm going to call it here. It's getting a little late. I'd like to get to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably. Probably is good. They probably locked up it is legal to marry your second cousin. It's okay. But I think it's more of a possibly Japanese thing. I'm gonna be real. I think it's more of a Japanese thing where it's like, cause that stuff is like, how do I explain it without sounding like I'm a fucking racist? In Japan, what I've noticed is there's like this weird acceptability with that like kind of stuff, but it isn't really normal in other cultures. It's not, it's accepted, but it's not like fully thought about, and they will like criticize you and be weird about it, but it's also like kind of this like weird aspect of the culture that's like normalized, but it isn't normal. It's not no, it's not culturally acceptable. It's just more normal in their media, and like aspects of it are considered normal. It's literally like the United States, where in the United States there's these things that are like, they're not culturally acceptable, but they're treated like they are. So like the indirect so a lot of people in the United States, they don't even realize that they have like internalized racism. Like it's just a thing. They're not even really thinking about it. And a part of them knows it's not socially acceptable, and yet they still do it. I'm getting domestic girlfriend flashbacks. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's literally kind of like that, where it's like it's not actually socially acceptable, but it's like it's so all over their media. It's so present in so many of their aspects. It's like even the United States like loves to be like, oh, big bro, we're not actually related. You know, they do that shit in their porn. You know, so it's I can see why like they might not think it's a problem. But it is. It absolutely is a problem and does totally butcher the fucking character. You know? It's just very weird writing decisions where they didn't really think it through completely. And that's just my guess. That's just my guess. I could just be completely wrong. I'm not gonna, and again, I specifically said it's like it's not like a cultural thing. It's not. It's something that's like introduced into the culture and normalized by the media, but not necessarily actually normal or okay or acceptable. Alex has been watching way too much Game of Thrones. Oh God. Yeah, domestic girlfriend isn't really that though, because they're not related at all. They're not related in any way, shape, or form. At least as far as I know from what I read, where they're not related at all. It's just their parents are marrying. But you know, they already liked each other before that. So yes, there is a legal element at play here that's kind of fucked up, but they're not related at all. Whereas I would argue Shiunji family really delves into how fucked up this thing is. You know, because they have this clash between being family and then suddenly they're trying to act like they're not family. And the only one who's like not okay with it is fucking Arata. Arata is like the only sensible one where he's like, bro, I don't want to do this. And everyone's like, no, I wanna. And like, no, stop it. And it shows like the issues with the family and like how the kids were raised, where they were like conditioned that like this kind of behavior is acceptable. And it shows that the dad is not actually a good fucking person. And I think Reiji's leaning into that. Could you imagine if they did the same shit with RE9 and Sherry, the world would explode? Oh God, I hope not. I think what the rings are is like a family ring. Where like I think Claire, Leon, and Sherry all have rings, and it's like a family ring thing. Where they're literally like kind of a connected family in some way. Maybe it's like a thing that like all of the survivors of Raccoon have or something, or maybe it's like it is a marriage thing for Leon, but it's also like a family thing with like Sherry and Claire, where Claire also has her own ring on like a different finger, and Sherry has her own ring on another finger. That'd be kind of cool. Where like it represents their family, like literally they are found family, rather than anything fucking weird. I hope it's not anything fucking weird. You know, I really hope not. I hope it's not anything fucking weird. Because I don't give a shit how old Sherry is. She was a little kid when Leon found her. Please don't do that. Just don't let it be a Mormon promise ring. Please, I beg you. What the fuck is what is that again? I don't think it is. That'd be kind of stupid. I don't think it is. Because it sounds silly. Oh, you mean like they don't... No, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, isn't that what people were saying about Sherry, where it's like she's wearing like a virginity ring or some shit, where she's like, you're a virgin if you have that ring there? I don't think so. I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is. If that's what it is, wow, that's fucking stupid. It's the ring they give you before marriage. Yeah, I'm just not gonna think that's what it is. It makes more sense for it to be a family ring. I was playing Resident Evil 6 recently, and there's a part where Leon gets a family ring from Ada for Simmons. So he gets like Simmons' family ring, and I'm like, oh, that could be what it is. Okay, so it'd be cool if they had like a family ring. But that's just my guess. That's just my guess. You know, it could be some like complicated thing that's really cool. Anyways, I'm gonna call it for now. Have a good night. You guys take care. We're not gonna talk about anything fucking weird anymore. Resident Evil's great. Happy 30th anniversary. Hopefully there's something tomorrow. And we'll talk about Summer to Girlfriend and Resident Evil stuff tomorrow. We'll do both. yeah, I'll probably do both. I just need to rest for now. Anyways, take care. See you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll also write my thread for Resident Evil 9.